Hi boys and girls, here is your step-by-step guide on how to create your own Charles Rennie Mackintosh inspired rose. Now the resources that you're going to need to make your rose is going to be a piece of A4 paper, and what you're going to do with this A4 paper is you're going to fold in half long ways, and then you will cut it out so that you have a piece that looks like this. You're also going to need a pencil. You will need a black pen. You will also need some colouring materials, so I'm just going to use colouring pencils, but you can use colouring pens or crayons, whatever you have got at home. You are going to need a ruler. You are going to need a rubber, just in case you make any little mistakes and you can rub them out. And also you're going to need two circles to draw around. So I've got a 2p piece that I'm going to draw around, and I'm also going to use the bottom of my pencil tub to draw around as well. So you're going to want a circle that's about as big as this. You don't want it to be any bigger than your piece of paper, so this is ideal size, and you'll also want a smaller circle, so a 2p piece is a great thing to use for that. So now I've told you the equipment that you need. Pause the video and go and get all of the resources that you need, and then play the video again when you've got your piece of paper folded in half and cut out looking like this. Okay, so the first step in creating our rose is to take our large circle, so I'm going to be drawing around my pencil tub, and I'm going to place it on my piece of paper. So I'm going to place it not right at the top, but just a little bit down, so a little bit down here, so there's a little gap. And I'm going to draw round my tub. Okay, now as you can see, I have made a little error here, so I'm just going to take my rubber and rub it out so it's a nice clean circle. So that's why your rubber comes in handy, and I'm just going to line it back up. So I've now got my circle outline, and the next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to draw a curved line round the middle of my circle, just like this. Then I'm going to draw another curved line, so I'm going to go to the middle of this curved line, and I'm going to draw a curved line coming down to the bottom. And then I am going to draw a curved line coming from this side, so the left hand side of the circle, along just to this line. Then I'm going to draw a line, a curved line going from this top line to this bottom line. Then I'm going to go to the middle and I'm going to draw a curved line there. And then I'm going to go to this top line and I'm going to draw a curved line coming down the middle. And then I'm going to draw a line from here to here. And then I draw a line down there. Okay, so just a little recap. So you're going to draw your circle, then you're going to draw a curved line going across the middle, and then you're going to go to the middle of that curved line and you're going to draw a curved line coming down to the bottom of the circle. Then you're going to go over to the left hand side near the bottom of the circle and you're going to draw a curved line coming around to this line. Then you're going to go to the top curved line and you're going to draw a line coming down to this line. Then you're going to draw a line going from here across to there, and then a line from this line down to here, then a line from here to here, and then from there to there. So the lines are a little bit curved. So pause the video and you have a go at that. Okay, so your rose should look a little something like this. Now our next step is we're going to do the same process, but we're going to do it smaller. So this is where our little 2 pence comes into. So we're going to take our 2 pence and we are going to put our 2 pence on the left hand side of our rose, just down a little bit, and we're going to draw round our 2 pence. And we're just going to repeat the same steps as we did in the larger circle. So we're going to do our curved line through the middle. Then we're going to go to the middle of that curved line and we're going to do a curved line going down to the bottom of the circle. Then we're going to do our line coming across from the left hand side of the circle to this curved line. Then we're going to be doing a line from the top to this bottom. Then a curved line going from here across to here. And then a line coming down the middle. And then a line going across. And then a line coming down. Okay, so just a little recap. So it's the exact same as the bigger circle, just smaller this time. So drawing round our 2 pence. Doing our curved line in the middle, our line coming down from the middle of the curved line to the bottom of our circle, our line coming across from the left hand side of our circle to this middle line here, then a line coming down from the top to the bottom lines, then a line going across, then a line coming down, across and down. Okay. Pause the video and you go ahead and do that. Okay, so now that you have created your second rose circle, and it should look a little something like this, we need to put our stems on our roses. So we're going to put the stem on the larger rose. So just a curved line coming down. Now we don't need to go all the way down to the bottom of the page. Then we're going to do the same on the smaller rose, and we're going to want to make sure the bottom of the stem attaches onto the bottom of the big rose. And then on this side, we're going to draw another stem with a nice leaf on it. So we're going to bring it up, and then we're going to draw a nice leaf on this stem. Okay, so you go ahead and you do that now. Okay, so now that we have got our rose heads drawn, we've got our stems and our leaf, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a border around our rose. So we're going to take our ruler and we're going to place the ruler along the top of our rose, and you're going to draw a line going across, and then you're going to do the same at the bottom of the rose. So along the bottom of the stem, you're going to draw a line going across. Then you're going to draw a line, 2 lines coming down the way. So we're going to line it up with the edge of our large rose, and we're going to draw a line coming down. Now I'm going to stop when I get to the leaf. I don't want to draw the line going all the way through the leaf. And I just need to move my ruler down because my ruler's not big enough. So make sure it's in line, and we're going to draw a line down, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to line it up with the other side of the rose, and we're going to draw our line coming down. Now again, I'm going to stop when I get to my little rose because I don't want to draw a line going through the rose. So I need to move my ruler down, line it up, and draw my line. So there is my lovely border around my rose. Okay, so pause the video and you have a go at that. Okay, so your rose design should look a little bit like this with the border on it. Now it's time to colour. So you are going to be colouring in the 2 rose heads, the leaf. You're going to want to colour this inside part of the border and then the outside part. Now you can see that the 2 rose heads are split into different parts. So you want to colour each part in, and you don't want to do it all the same colour. So I recommend choosing maybe 4 or 5 different colours to use for the rose heads. And you can colour them in differently, or you can colour them both in the same. It's up to you. And then you want to colour the inside border one colour, and then the outside border you want to colour that in a different colour. And then also don't forget the little leaf. Then when you have done all your colouring, you're going to take your black pen and you're going to go over all of the pencil lines. So when you have coloured and went over all of the pencil lines, your rose creation will look a little something like this. Now you might not have used the same colours as I have, but this is how it will look. So you can see that each part of the rose I have coloured in a different colour. Now I haven't coloured my roses the same colour. I've used the same colours, but I've not done it in the same order. And then my border, so I've used a darker blue for the middle and then a lighter blue for the outside. I hope you have fun creating your own rose designs. And remember, you can pause the video as you go along so that you know what the steps are. Have fun, boys and girls.